You know who thinks he's fat, but he isn't really? Hebby.
And Rand.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to And Rand. I am Randall Bruner. That's Hebby Douyon. And today, I wanted to talk about something. I wanted to talk about things that I am good at, but no, things that I am not good at, but wish I was good at. Things that I'm, just terrible at. One thing that I'm really bad at that I wish I was good at is drawing. I can't draw. I'm a fairly creative person, and I can perform. I can do things like that. But when I get down to draw, I can imagine it in my mind. And when I go to draw, my hands don't cooperate. Well, I just draw with the one hand. It doesn't cooperate with me. And I see these people doing magical things. And I'm like, how do you do that? I can't do it.
What would you draw if you had that ability?
I think that I would draw landscapes and people. I would draw characters.
Have you thought of taking a class, maybe?
I did take some classes in high school.
Still.
I remember when I was in elementary school, I thought I was really good because my teacher was really nice to me. In hindsight, the teacher was nice to everybody because it was like 4th grade.
She lied to you.
She did. I drew this teddy bear because we all had like this thing that in front of the class. It was like a teddy bear next to like a bowl of fruit or something like that. And I remember drawing this thing, and I thought, oh man, I'm nailing this. But it looked like the teddy bear was elongated, like stretched, and leaning back. And I remember looking at it thinking, man, this is so good, I've nailed this. But then when I saw everybody's lined up for like the parent-teacher conference thing, I was like, mine looks awful. And that's when I realized I'm not good at drawing.
Have you thought about suing her? Because I think this is traumatizing.
It is,
And
isn't it?
it's brought you to this point to where you're thinking that you knew how to draw all along, but...
You hear that, Mrs. Keller? I'm coming after you.
Watch out. See, like, the way you're describing that is like your hands aren't coordinated with your mind.
That's true, man.
And that's how I feel like, if it was one thing that I wish I was good at, would be dancing.
Oh, okay.
I watch a lot of movies,
I've seen
and
him dance.
every time I see Step Up or You Got Served, this one's for Little Saint.
Little Saint. Who's that?
It's a kid that died in the movie.
Oh.
And so they danced on his behalf.
I was
So,
going to get really silly with that.
yeah,
I'm glad I didn't.
that you didn't. I'm glad you asked, because I would have cried right there. And we don't want to see me cry.
No, I don't.
And so I've always wanted to be one of those dancers that starts and doing all these moves and then pop locking it, but my legs and my arms and stuff are never coordinated enough. And so I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work out too well. So I know your pain that you go through as far as your drawing, to where it just doesn't coordinate that well.
Yeah. But another thing that I'm not good at, that I kind of wish I was good at, I've never been very good at like homework. Like overall, I'm a terrible student. And
Elaborate.
I'm extremely good at taking tests. The reason I graduated high school is because I would ace my tests and do the minimum amount of homework that I needed to do to get, sometimes A's, sometimes C's, sometimes barely passing. If I would just knuckle down sometimes and just do my homework, I would have gotten straight A's. I would have been like the whatever they call the nerd
honor
who.
roll.
Yeah, there you go.
Principals honor roll.
They're not nerds. If you're on the honor roll, good. That's good. I want
We
my kids to
encourage
be
it.
there. Yes.
We encourage it.
I was a bad student though, and that's why I'm not further along in life.
Well, you have dreams and aspirations. I feel like you can get pretty far in life with that. Don't sell yourself short just because you weren't good at homework.
This is something that I've been working on. I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is something that I've been working on. I recently re-entered school, and I went into it knowing, okay, I have to be good at homework because now I'm paying for it because it's college. So I intentionally sat on top of every single thing. I would turn every single thing in on time. I would go to. I had 100% attendance, specifically because I knew that they would mark me down if I missed days. I thought if I can control it, I'm gonna do it because anything else that I can't control, that's where they can dock me. But I'll still get a pretty good grade. So I'm forcing myself to be a better student now. But back then,
Yeah, that would happen, especially if you're paying for it. Because I've been in that situation where I had to pay for school. And as you can tell, I'm not doing what you're doing.
Right.
I've given up on that because I knew I wasn't prepared mentally. So I understand completely what you're saying on that.
I just remember the terror
It,
of, knowing that I had to give my report card to my parents, and I knew that they were going to be mad. And I thought, okay, well, the piper needs to be paid. Is that the phrase?
I'm going to say yes because it sounds so good right now.
We can make up a new one, though. The octopus needs to sink the boat.
Sink.
The octopus needs to sink the boat.
I like it.
And I need to...
I like it.
I need to turn in my report card, and I'm going to have to endure this yelling, and I'm going to have to commit to my parents that I'm going to do better from now on, which they knew I wouldn't do.
You may get beatings from both parents, and it may feel like an octopus is beating you.
Beating my boat, I guess, because I'm on a boat.
I like it. I like it. This stamp of approval.
If you get nothing else from this episode, it's time for the octopus to sink the boat.
Sink.
All right, let's end the episode on that, shall we?
Let's end it.
Let's do it. All right, so thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Hopefully you enjoy these episodes. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you have any other clever sayings that you'd like to see started, or things that you are terrible at that you wish that you were good at. Or if you're good at anything that we like, that we wish that we were better at, let us know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. That's Hebby. I'm Rand. Oh, have a good day.